There's good news and bad news. The good news is that as a nation, we're getting smarter. In the United States, IQ scores have been steadily increasing overall for decades. Yay for us! Yay for smarter! But here's the bad news. Even though we're getting smarter, we're also getting less creative. As a nation, for the last 30 years or so, our CQ, short for creativity quotient, has been diminishing. Overall, we're becoming less creative. And this is a trend that hasn't been corrected since it began in the 1990s. Likely, no one's going to argue that this is a good thing. Most of us will take it as a given that it's better for a society to become more creative over time than less creative. But, and this is a loaded question, why? What do we need creativity for anyway? It's nice to be creative, but is it necessary to teach it? Well, our gut reaction is likely a resounding yes. Of course creativity is necessary. It's hard to imagine anyone arguing the benefits of an uncreative society. So, why don't we have any national policies in place for nurturing creative development in our schools? Why are the arts one of the first things to be cut when budgets get tight? Why is creative development not part of standardized testing goals? Do we think creativity can be taught? Do we really think it's necessary? This course is going to grapple with these questions. We're going to look at the value of arts integration, and I'm going to present a case to you that it is critical that arts receive equal value and importance to other core subjects like reading, math, science, and social studies. We'll consider the relationship between the arts and creative development. We'll glance at the necessity of creativity for innovation and problem solving, which are pretty high-stakes commodities that immediately raise red flags in the crisis of diminishing creativity in our democracy discussion. But we'll also talk about how creativity is essential for the social experiment of a democracy to function, how our creative skill impacts our ability to empathize, to understand the possible repercussions of our actions, and to collectively envision a shared, uncertain, and sustainable future. Of course, creativity is also important to the arts, which have their own intrinsic values. Where would we be without them? So this course is going to take a deep dive into all of these questions. We'll consider the value of arts, we'll look at practical ways to bring arts to our students, and we'll experience the value of the creative process in our own development and in fieldwork with children. Buckle up. Great things are ahead.